cleaned off, and now I'm ready to bind. So I have everything in the order that I want it to be. My cover, it flips open like this, where the notebook is. The glue is on this side. And then I want this strip on this side, so that's where I have it. And then there's the back. And so I want to put a piece of fabric covering from like here all the way around to here. I have decided to use this muslin because it goes with the color. This is an off-white, this is natural wood, it just goes with it. So I'm going to use natural muslin. I have to think this through because I want it to be just right. So I'm actually going to mark it with a pencil first and just line it up right here. I guess I can go a little bit closer here. And I'm going to use this frayed edge right here because you can rip this. So I'm going to rip it going the other way too, so it works like that. And then this is going to stop right here. And this is going to stop right here. And then I'm just going to move it up. Okay, so that's how much I want to hang over. That's about the amount of the binding. And then from that point, right about there. So line that up there. And then just kind of trace around it, keeping in mind that none of this pencil will show. So now I'm going to cut right on the inside of the line here, as straight as I possibly can. And right here. And then this is the kind of scary part, but it's just muslin. If I mess it up, oh well, I'll just do it again. Just a little snip, and then rip. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. So, okay, so what I'm gonna do is just cut along the line here, and then fray it. Just gonna take off a couple of the pieces. I'm going to grab my Tim Holtz craft pick. And actually the scratcher tool that he has is even better for this because it's kind of what it's meant for, is scratching. But this will pull out the fringe. And then I'm just going to go along and kind of make it rough so that it looks like the other one. This is the best part of this whole thing, is that I'm not going to bring out any messy glue because Lord knows I would probably ruin the entire project. So I'm actually going to use my scissors. I'm going to use my non-stick cutter bees so that I can get really good ends on this, because this is important. And then I'm going to go around all the edges exactly where I want it to stop fraying at. So it's kind of like surgery. Get in there and just trim it off exactly where you want it to end. And then I'm just going to cover all of this with tape, creating one adhesive backed piece, but not getting any of the adhesive on the frayed edges. And you could do this with a Xyron and things like that, but the adhesive would get on the frayed edges. So I'm just going to do it this way. It'll take me a minute max, and it'll be exactly how I want it to be. Okay, so I'm back. I have my piece covered in tape. Now I'm just getting these lined up perfectly, and then I'm going to put just a hair tie over everything just to keep it in place while I put this down. Yeah, I know, it's super scientific. And then take off these final two pieces here. And you can see that it's all covered. And then I'm just going to stick it down right in the middle. And this is what'll fold over. So I want this edge on the front because it's the prettiest. And then just kind of aim for the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can always trim it. And you have a little bit of leeway here too. Okay, now just press that down really, really well. You want to get everything really attached there. This is the most important part. The flipping down over the other edges is easy. But this is really important because this is what holds the book together. And so really make sure that works. And then you just flip it back and sandwich it down. And then flip forward and then press it in place. And then you can use bone folder again. You can even paint this if you want. Muslin is super, it takes to paint really, really well. And then take off the hairband and cross your fingers. Rub it a little bit more. Cross your fingers and it's stuck, yay! That tape is really, really sticky, so look, I'm hanging it and it's not coming off. And just to make it a little bit more stable, you can add some like washi tape or something in here. I have this washi tape from My Favorite Things, from actually a previous Studio Calico kit as well. Cut that open. And this gray will go very well with the rest of the book. And I'm just going to use this to kind of add a little bit extra security and to dress up that seam a little bit so you can't see through to the muslin. And then once you have it secure, you can just rip it off at the edges or cut it off if you want to, but I'm feeling lazy. I just made a whole book. And you could actually like stick the entire book together with washi tape, but it might not stay that well, so it would look really cute though. If you can find some decorative tape that's a little bit more sticky, that would look really awesome. And I'm just going to stick that there. Perfect. Okay, so we have that cover, the inside cover. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of white detail. And then I'm just going to add some stitching lines straight through these letters. Alright, so I think that, and then I might go back over this a little bit here just to really make it stand out. And just to add a little bit something extra here, I think I'm going to add a star right here to complete this kind of triangle of white that I have going on. So there we have it. We have the notebook all done. We have the binding, everything's together. And it started out as a plain chipboard notebook from Studio Calico. So here's me, I'm back. I'll be posting a video every single Wednesday from now until the foreseeable future. So I'll be doing weekly video tutorials again, so yay! Thank you so much for watching. If you have any ideas, suggestions, or questions for a future video, please leave them in the comments below or on my blog at brittaswiderski.com, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Check out my blog for updates very often. I'm doing a regular blog posting schedule now, and I'm really excited to be back. Alright, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you again next time.